Conventional gearhead wisdom says to go for the biggest, most powerful engine. For the first 2 generations of Mini Convertible, this was a no-brainer. You bought the Cooper S, but as Senior Editor Alex Kierstein argued in our first drive of the Cooper S soft top, the less powerful Cooper Convertible has an ace up its sleeve, a highly entertaining, 3-cylinder, turbocharged engine. After some time behind the wheel, this 2-time Mini Cooper S hardtop owner is ready to say the Cooper Convertible is the drop-top Mini you should buy, full stop. The Cooper's 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder makes just 134 ponies and 162 pound-feet of torque. That's a 55 horsepower deficit and an extra 1.5 seconds, compared to the Cooper S, but who's clocking a Mini Convertible with a stopwatch? The 8.2 seconds it takes to get to 60 miles per hour is perfectly adequate, and the triple's power delivery is addictive. Peak torque comes in at 1,250 revolutions per minute, making for effortless acceleration around town. The engine is positively diesel-like in the way it generates twist below 4,000 revolutions per minute, and the way it runs out of steam well before its 6,500 revolutions per minute red line. But this isn't annoying. There's more than enough torque to make the Cooper's acceleration sprightly around town. Think about it this way, the Cooper S 2.0-liter turbo has enough power to rescue you from bad driving. But because of the turbo lag and the wheezy top end, the base Cooper forces you to manage your momentum. In that way, it's not unlike the Mazda MX-5, Toyota GT86/Subaru BRZ, and other so-called momentum cars, that require drivers to maintain speed for a good corner exit. That, friends, is fun. But some of the car's shortcomings are less fun. We praised the triple's offbeat, enticing growl in our first drive, but this is still a 3-cylinder engine and it vibrates like one. There's a diesel-like clatter from the direct injection system on cold starts. And when rolling off the line at part throttle, the triple sends a weird vibration right to our hips. It disappears quickly as the speed increases, but the sensation is consistent enough to be annoying. Aside from the interesting power plant, the best driving goodies aren't reserved only for the Cooper S. Tick the right boxes, and the regular Cooper can fit the adaptive dampers we raved about on the Cooper S. first drive. Dynamic damper control is a $500 standalone option or included in the $1,750 sport package. And just like on the S, these adaptive dampers turn even the regular Cooper into a brilliantly balanced vehicle. I've driven almost every flavor of Mini sold in the US since the brand's BMW-backed relaunch, and these adaptive shocks are the best compromise between handling and comfort I've experienced. In sport mode, the Cooper Convertible is the closest approximation of a first-gen Mini I've driven since, my first-gen Mini. It doesn't beat the hell out of you, but it's still sharp and fun. You could drive with the dampers in sport mode on a full-time basis, but you don't need to. Because changing modes adjusts the dampers almost instantly, you can switch between the softer and harder modes based on the conditions. Freeway commute? Mid-mode quiets and isolates expansion joints. A favorite on RAM? Switch to sport mode to maximize cornering ability. Hitting a pockmarked surface street? The softer dampers do their best to iron out potholes. The balance is remarkable. The Cooper and Cooper S still share major mechanical systems, too. The new electric power-assisted steering has a 14:1 ratio on both cars, down from 14.1:1 on last year's car. And no matter the engine, two-pedal Minis share quick-shifting 6-speed automatic transmissions. The only difference with the slush boxes are their final drive ratios and the Cooper S optional $250 paddle shifters. The roof is the same too. It's quick, all-electric, and raises or drops below 18 miles per hour.